Have you ever wondered why you're drawn to one person and not another? Is it their smile, their sense of humor, or is there something deeper, something chemical going on? It turns out, love isn't just a matter of the heart. It's a complex cocktail of hormones and neurotransmitters firing off in your brain. Today, we diving deep into the biochemistry of attraction to uncover why your brain chooses who you fall for. Let's start with the very first spark of attraction. When you meet someone new, your brain makes a snap judgment in mere seconds. This initial phase is driven by our senses. You see them, you hear their voice, maybe you even catch their scent. This sensory data floods your brain, and if it likes what it finds, it kicks things into high gear. This is where the first major player comes in: dopamine. Dopamine is often called the feel-good neurotransmitter. It's associated with reward and pleasure. When you're around someone you're attracted to, your brain's reward system lights up, releasing a surge of dopamine. This is the same chemical released when you eat your favorite food or achieve a goal. It makes you feel euphoric, energetic, and intensely focused on that one person. You feel giddy, your heart races, you can't stop thinking about them. That's dopamine working its magic, making you crave more of that person because they've become a source of immense pleasure. But dopamine doesn't act alone. Alongside it, you get a rush of norepinephrine, which is related to adrenaline. This is what causes those classic physical symptoms of attraction: sweaty palms, a racing heart, and that butterflies in your stomach feeling. Norepinephrine sharpens your memory, which is why you can recall tiny details about your early interactions with someone you like: what they wore, what they said, the exact way they laughed. It's your brain's way of saying, pay attention. This is important. Now, what about that feeling of being completely obsessed? That you can't eat, can't sleep, and can't think of anything else? For that, we can thank low levels of another chemical, serotonin. Serotonin is a mood stabilizer, and when its levels drop, it can lead to obsessive and anxious thoughts. Studies have shown that people who have recently fallen in love have serotonin levels similar to those with obsessive-compulsive disorder. It sounds a bit intense, but this chemical drop is what fuels that all-consuming infatuation in the early stages of a relationship, keeping your focus squarely on your new love interest. So, you have the initial lust and attraction covered by dopamine and norepinephrine, and the obsessive thinking fueled by low serotonin. But what turns this intense attraction into a deeper, more lasting bond? This is where our next set of hormones comes into play: oxytocin and vasopressin. Oxytocin is famously known as the cuddle hormone or the bonding hormone. It's released during moments of physical closeness, like hugging, kissing, or even just holding hands. It promotes feelings of trust, calmness, and connection. While dopamine creates the exciting chase, oxytocin creates the comforting feeling of being safe and secure with your partner. It's the chemical foundation of long-term attachment. When you feel a deep sense of contentment just being in the same room as your partner, you're experiencing the effects of oxytocin. Its partner in crime is vasopressin, another bonding hormone. While oxytocin is often linked to the formation of bonds in general, vasopressin is more specifically tied to long-term, monogamous relationships. Research on prairie voles, which are famously monogamous, shows that vasopressin plays a crucial role in making them stick with one partner for life. In humans, it is believed to foster a sense of protectiveness and a desire to defend one's partner and relationship. Together, oxytocin and vasopressin are the glue that holds a relationship together long after the initial fireworks have faded. But let's rewind a bit. What triggers this whole cascade in the first place? Why one person and not another? Pheromones might be part of the answer. Pheromones are chemical signals we release that can be detected by others, often unconsciously. While the science on human pheromones is still debated, some theories suggest we are drawn to people with a different immune system from our own. This is detected through their natural scent. Why? From an evolutionary perspective, partnering with someone with a different immune system gives potential offspring a better chance of survival, as they'd inherit a wider range of immunities. So, when you're just not feeling the chemistry with someone, it might be your nose subconsciously telling you that you're too genetically similar. Visual cues are also incredibly powerful. We're often drawn to features that signal health and fertility, like symmetrical faces, clear skin, and healthy bodies. These are ancient, hardwired preferences that have guided our ancestors in choosing mates for millennia. Of course, What we find attractive is also heavily influenced by our culture, upbringing, and personal experiences. Your brain builds a kind of love map based on your past, which shapes who you're drawn to in the present. So, let's put it all together. You meet someone. Your senses go into overdrive. If their look, sound, and scent appeal to your brain's love map, you get a hit of dopamine and norepinephrine. You feel excited, energized, and focused. As you spend more time together, your serotonin levels may drop, making you feel a bit obsessed. Then, through physical touch and shared experiences, oxytocin and vasopressin are released, building a deep, lasting bond of trust and attachment. It's a beautiful, intricate dance of chemicals. It's not just poetry and magic, it's biology. Understanding the science behind attraction doesn't make it any less magical, though. If anything, it makes it even more incredible. It shows that our bodies have this complex, elegant system designed to help us find, connect with, and build meaningful relationships with others. So next time you feel those butterflies or find yourself daydreaming about someone special, you can smile and know that it's your brain working its chemical wizardry, guiding you toward connection. Love is a feeling, an experience, and a choice, but it's also a fascinating journey through the chemistry of your own mind. Thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on the science of love? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos exploring the wonders of our world. See you next time.